Welcome to the Math Magician channel. In this video, as the title page shown to you many graphs and the graphs having some points. It means we are finding the location of these points. Actually, these are not the points, these are the coordinates. So we have to find out where they have plotted. How is it? We have already learned in the coordinate geometry, introduction of the coordinate geometry in the previous video. Now we are working on where they exist and how we have to find out they are playing with a game and they are moving here and there. So how we have to find out? Let's take a start. Uh-uh, not going there. Before taking a start, we have to keep it in our mind. How many types of the coordinate? Yes, we know about it, x coordinate and the y coordinate. X coordinate is always in your x-axis, while y-axis will help you to find out the y coordinate. Okay, and when we are using two axes, we know about it. These x-axis, the horizontal line and the vertical lines, will divide it, the graph into four quadrants. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, we are moving towards anti-clockwise. Quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So how many types of the quadrants? Quadrant 4. It means just like a blocks in our society. Block A, block B, block 3. Now what's the problem where they have plotted? We have to find out. Just like your home, your address, where you live in, as like the numbers live in which area the numbers is. So we have to find out. But remember one thing in your mind, if I am talking about the quadrant 1, both will be the plus plus numbers. If I am talking about quadrant 2, first x coordinate will be negative while the next x y coordinate will be positive. In the third quadrant, all both numbers will be negative negative. In the fourth quadrant, how the nature of the quadrant? It will be plus or minus. How we are deciding these are the numbers in plus plus, in minus plus? Actually, look at over here. We know about it when we have to plot these coordinates. We have to use the round bracket and we have to do the we have to use the separator, that is the comma here. And we know about it, the first one will be always x coordinate while next one is always y coordinate, whether they are changing the numbers in it. Okay, so keep it in your mind, and now this will help you to find out the location of these. So take a start. One more thing is left. How they are coming for plus and minus? Because x-axis having the positive numbers, y-axis having the positive numbers, x-axis having the negative numbers, while y-axis having the positive numbers. Look at here. X-axis having the negative number, y-axis having the negative number. And what about quadrant 4? Yes. X-axis having the positive number. Y-axis having the negative number. To mass in your mind. One. So use the trick. Plus plus opposite to it. Minus minus. I am using minus plus opposite to it. Plus minus. Oh, it's make my math easy. So take a start and play a game where the numbers are. I have to find out this number and where I am standing. This is always my starting point, and I want to go in the graph area. And I know first I have to move on towards the x axis. Always we have to go and take first x axis definitely on the plane, then we can move up. Okay, so where we have to go? We have to find out that point. It means how much we have to move till 5 number. So what is my x-axis? 5. Not x-axis. We are finding the coordinates. Those are missing here. They are giving you two coordinates here. First always the x coordinate, and always the second one will be y coordinate. If you are changing these position, it will wrong. Now I'm standing here. Now after I'm taking the two, I'm moving towards the y axis. And how much I have to move? Yay! So where I am, I'm standing at four position. How many steps I have covered? One, two, three, four. So my y axis will be y. On y axis I have covered four, so my x coordinate will be four. So this will help you how you have to move towards the origin. Just like this is my origin, where I have to go, I have, this is my destination. I have to find out this point, blue point. So first of all, what step I have to follow? Always move on towards the x-axis. So you will able to find out your x coordinate. After that, you have to move towards your y-axis. So you will easily find out your y coordinate. And remember one thing in your mind, you have to do separated between these two together by using the comma. Just like I'm standing here, it's my origin always, O for origin. Okay? And this is also 0. That we are not moving in a, not in a moving state. I'm in a resting condition. But now they have given this target. I have to find out this. So I am moving towards first x-axis. I have to stop here because my number is, my green point is here, so I have to stop there, and now I have to move in upward direction. So how much I am moving? Towards 1. So both points will be 1 1. So move on. Yes, it's only 1. I'm writing 1 here. And now how much I'm taking the steps? 1 2 3. So it means the next coordinate will be 3. Now, what about this? Look at over here. It's your 5. The first will be your 5. Okay, that's great. Now, what about the y coordinate? You can match these. It will be on 1. So, I am writing 5 and 1. If students will write 1 and 5, it will wrong. You know? So, you have to always write in a sequence. First x-axis, and then, yes, first you are following the x-axis, so you have to follow the x coordinate, and then y-axis, the number for the y-axis, that is the y coordinate. Okay. So what about it? Where is located the blue one? Oh, you have to share the location of it. So how you can share it? If you are using a WhatsApp, you have to give the location of this point. So how you can give 1 and 2. So I'm able to find out your location. I can reach in my destination, at my destination. Thank you. What about this? I'm sending this address, but it's in older area and there is no streets. I'm getting the confusion about it. But I have a location of this. Can I come easily? Why not? It's my region. And where I have to move? Towards my orange point. I have to stop here. Okay, and after that I have to move towards up. So how much steps I have covered? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then 6 will be here. Okay, for the Y, 1, 2, 3. So 3 will be there. I'm able to find. What about it? Okay, I'm sending this location too. I'm using Uber and I'm sending this location. I'm standing here. Come. So how my car will be there? He has, the driver wants to move there. So how? Yes. So first of all, he moves towards x-axis. And how much he have to cover? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like a 6 kilometer. Okay. Now what about this? He turns left and then moves towards green button or the green location. So what is it? 6, comma 1. Now what about this? Okay, now again we are playing a game. Now I am hidden my ball. Okay, this ball is not visible to you. Don't follow it. Okay, okay, but now I am showing you some hint. Okay, so can you find out where you have to stand? Always you have to come and you have to use the origin. Okay, always this will be the starting point, then you have to move. Don't try to come towards this, otherwise you fall. If you taking the y axis first, you will fall down. So first of all you have to move towards the plane, then you have to move on up. Okay, so where is this ride is wrong. Where it is, I have to stop here because this point will be there. So how much? Look at it's 2, 1, 2. I'm not using the hopping method. You don't use. You have to locate the points. 1, 2, as you are working on the graph 3, so which position, and remember where two lines meet, this will be the origin. So this will be your 2. And what about this? Yes, what about this? Yes, locating these numbers. Yes, yes, so it will be 3. So I'm able to find out this. I'm able to find out this number. Okay, solve the another example. It's very simple. 1 and 2. So it will be x coordinate 1 while the y coordinate will 2. What about this? How an amazing! Both having 3 numbers. Okay. So sometimes both having the same numbers, so no problem about it. Now what about this number? A very interesting case. I was standing there and I have to go towards my purple dot. How? When I was moving there, definitely I have to stop there. It means no number I am getting here. So x coordinate will be 0. Am I clear? Because my point is here. Okay? So there is no need to move towards x-axis in this case because there is my point. So this point will help you to move upward direction. What about this? How much? We have to take 3 steps and then I'll get my final destination. So it will be 0 and 3. Okay, what about this? A very interesting case. Now again I'm standing here. Then I'm moving towards y because my point is here. But what about the y axis? Okay, I'm getting here too. But what about y point? Y coordinate? I have to move towards the y axis or I have to stop here? Yes, I have already find my destination. I have located my point. So y coordinate will be your 0. Am I clear? Yes. So sometimes x and y coordinate will assuming as in 0. There is no need to move towards y coordinate. It's automatically 0 given. And a very special case. Wow. 0 and 0. Why? Because your point is locating here. I am standing here and I'm already getting my destination. So why I'll move? There is no need. I'm in a resting condition. Yahoo! No work at all. So both the numbers will be 0 and 0. Okay? A very interesting case. There is no work, just like no homework. I'm happy with that. The best lucky day, the best graph. Okay, I like it. Move on. Oh, now the situation changed. The gaming zone level 3 comes. The first level, when they are giving you the questions and you have located. The next level was when they are numbers hide. but you people are very smart, you find out. But now they have shown some quadrant. We know this quadrant number 1. Okay, so what about this number? Again the same rule. Okay, first you have to look at the x coordinate and then find out the y coordinate. Is it easy for you? What I am doing here, always first you have to look at x coordinate, that is 5, and then look at the y coordinate, that is -2. And we know about it, this is quadrant number 4, and the first number is always the positive number while the next number will always the negative number give to you. Okay, because this y-axis is having the negative signs there. Okay, so move on. What about it? Again same quadrant. Okay, my yellow point is here. This is my origin, that is my junction point 0. So I have to find out this, both are having the yellow. I have to move there. Okay, then I have to go there. So what is my point? Look at, it's 2 and -3. That's great. Find out this one. So how you have to look at? First you have to move towards x-axis, that is -2. Okay. Now I am moving towards my y-axis, that is 5. This is quadrant 2, and I know in quadrant 2 the first number will having the negative sign while the next number will be the positive number, because this y-axis having the positive numbers. But when we moving down, my numbers automatically having the negative sign. It's my x-axis. When I'm moving forward, the number having the positive in nature. When I'm moving backward, I know the situation of the number line. It's having the negative sign downside. Backside always having the negative numbers. We know this rule of mathematics. So what we are doing here, we have to find out the location. As I want to go the pink house. Where is my pink house? I know. Okay. So what you are doing? Actually, you are finding the location of the numbers. The mathematics is just like your real life. Now you are not finding your location of your home. While you are finding, you are doing the math, you are finding where they have plotted, where the home of the pink color. Okay, so where it is situated? At -6, at 5 only, not minus. What about this? Oh, now the block has been changed. That is quadrant number 3. Now what about the numbers? Okay, I know how we have to look at. It's my origin. Look at this number when I am moving towards x. 6 will be x coordinate while I'm moving towards y. So always look at these. Okay, so it is shown here, this will be -4, and when I'm taking x with the reference, so this will be -6. So I am writing these two numbers, and I know in the quadrant 3 both numbers minus, it's too cold region. The temperature is always in the minus degree. Okay. Yes, it was like a mapping of the numbers. You are locating the different numbers. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Any question comes in your mind, must write it in the comment section. And if you are happy with that, give some happiest comments there. So subscribe Math Magician channel, many tips and tricks for you. Happy